Well, it's day 3 of unemployment. I really haven't done a lot, just a lot of wallowing. My serotonin levels dropped to a level I didn't know was possible. Yes, I did, but just not that fast. It almost felt like I put so much weight in what I was doing with my life that it kind of, how do I phrase this? Basically, like, my self-worth was in what I was doing. And I feel like I wasn't always the best student academically. I'm not saying I was a bad student, but I wasn't one of those, 4.0 from middle school through college type of students. I was good at what I was good at. I did really well in my 2 majors. I genuinely found power in education through something that I loved. But I also was someone who started working when they were 16. I did every job, every internship that you can imagine throughout college. So not having a job, even though it's so trivial and, oh, I just spit, even though it's so, like, just stupid, like, I have this amazing privilege where I get to live at home with my parents and I'm not paying bills. And just the stress of that was enough to crumble me and take me down. God forbid, like, if it was someone else in a more difficult position. But at the same time, I feel like I've put so much on the fact that I'm still at home and I'm not where I want to be in life, that me losing the one thing that I had was like, God, it was insane. And I think that caused me to crumble so quickly. And I think I've been thinking a lot, just like, that's just not healthy and that's not normal. Like, there's so much that I do. That reaction, wow, my face is so red, it's so irritated. I feel like that reaction is pretty normal, but I think having all that weight put on something like a job when it isn't like I am doing this amazing, work, like I'm not in a place where I'd be, like, I'm so proud of what I'm doing because I feel like I'm giving so much of myself to people who need it. In reality, I wasn't doing jack shit at that job. So, I don't know. I need to find purpose in myself outside of my career and what I want to do with my career, because there is so much of me that doesn't rely on what I want to do and me and school and all these other extracurriculars. And I think that is something that I've taken on as a new project while moving on in life. I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but I do have a job interview tomorrow. It is at 9:45. It is here in Chicago. And I'm thinking, since it's not that close to my house, I could move to the city, but it's not what I want. I want to go back to New York. And this is going to be really difficult because I can't say no to this job that would pay me 15 grand more than my last job. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to get every single job that I want. But if I am granted the blessing of getting this job and being paid more, I can't just say no for no reason with nothing else on my plate. I need to be responsible while also being, just welcoming to this new era of myself. Sorry, I got distracted. There was a truck pulling in. But regardless of where this takes me, I'm just hoping that if it is in the cards, and I know it is because I wouldn't have been given this opportunity if it wasn't for a good, well-paying job to send me like an interview time for a job in New York, with a good company where I will feel fulfilled in the work that I'm doing. I don't care if I'm organizing papers every single day, because the papers that I'm organizing are for the community, are for something greater than me. And that's why I want to do the work that I want to do. It's never been about money. Obviously, I'm living at home. Anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just praying to God that I get an answer from one of these places. But I feel like I will. I have this feeling that I will. And if I don't, I'm still going to go through with these other things. I'm not going to put my life on hold just for the possibilities of something else, because getting this job in Chicago, I'd be able to move. I'd be able to break off a bit. And that will be good for me. I just need to get outside of this part of my life. I haven't worked out in 2 days. And I feel disgusting. Actually, it's been more than 2 days because I didn't work out throughout the weekend. So I'm feeling pretty disgusting. I'm feeling bloated. And I think something that's really good for me is working out. I'm able to release so much of this pent up energy. So I'm looking forward. I box. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's also just been like hard facing the outside world. My mom thinks I like shut her out completely. And it's not that I have, it's just that I'm so bad at dealing with these things. It is so embarrassing for me to, like, I don't know, I just keep replaying the conversation in my head and thinking about what I could have said differently. I wish, you know, I felt like I held that strong fort up for so long. And then when they were basically like, yeah, like you kind of really didn't do anything. The echo is crazy. I'm hoping that the sound isn't terrible on this. Should I open a door so it doesn't bounce as much? Door open, my dog is gonna walk in here, but I'm hoping that might help with the echo. But hold on. I think he's making a guest appearance. Yep, hold on. What was I saying? Oh, it was just really embarrassing, and I just keep replaying it in my head, just wondering what I could have said differently. And I think I would have turned to them and I would have asked them, so you guys didn't tell me I did anything wrong, that if I did something wrong, you didn't explain it to me or tell me it was wrong or correct that behavior. You didn't even, like, I didn't even know what I was doing. And you're saying that because of this one mistake and just me not being able to know what I'm doing, even though it hasn't been a full month of training, like, that is your fault and not mine. I wish they could have held some accountability. I think that's gonna, like, I didn't word that correctly. I think I would have been like, I don't know what I would have said, but something along the lines that, you know what? I didn't know what I was doing because this is my first month of training. You guys didn't train me at all, actually. I had no training. Literally, I would ask one of the paralegals to show me how to do one or two things, and that was it. And they were supposed to be doing like this intensive training. It was supposed to be a rough 3 months. I wasn't going to know how to do anything. Like, it's okay. They accepted that. And then they turned their back on me and left me high and dry when they ended up having to fire someone else because there was no one there to train me. Anyways, I'm just running around in circles. I just wish they took some accountability because my ego took a hit from that. But at the end of the day, I can't go back in time, and I'm just going to have to accept the fact that my ego needed that hit. I shouldn't have been, you know, God, not putting on deodorant and being so depressed for a good 48 hours. You guys, I am just getting out of this depressive hole. I feel like a robot restarting, like turning on your switch, your DSi after 5 years of not using it. Like, that's what I feel like. Even though I just went like cold for 2 days. But it feels good to be human again. I have to take my meds tonight. I need to prevent myself from going through that serotonin drop again and the anxiety. So definitely not doing that. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I wanted to maybe do like another video in this part, something maybe a little bit more entertaining, but I guess not. Maybe I'll just post this as is. I don't really watch these back. I'm kind of just trying to get over that personal type of thing where I'm like, so self-conscious about what I post, making sure it's aesthetic, making sure I look good. I don't look that good. I'm not going to lie. I usually look better, guys. But this is what we got going on. Then we got my dog. Hold on. Okay, I paused the video and I brought over, oh my God, you guys, this is so heavy. I'm going to do, so this is going to be like an unemployment day 3 vlog and a tour of all of my perfume, which is insanely heavy, you guys. I'm going to put this down real quick. Okay. So I'm going to start with my room smells. I got this idea from an Ethel Kane YouTube video that she posted. I believe it's called like My Smell Goods. So I love watching like ASMR of people doing this. Sorry, I was just running up and down the stairs. ASMR of people doing this. So I'm like, this will be perfect. And I feel like I have a pretty decent sized collection for this. So I only have 2 candles because I usually burn incense or Palo Santo, which I have back there. I have my collection from Peru because that's where my dad's from. Can you see like my skin randomly reacting? So, wait, I need to get my eyebrows done. Usually they're very thin and straight, and now they're just kind of like all over. Anyways, let's get back into this very chaotic video. My incense. I don't know the names of these. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tinloca? Triloca. There's one. I think this might be patchouli. And then these are just like classic incense, not the very aesthetic ones. Like these don't even have the pole, the little stick at the end. Then this is a Trader Joe's candle. They have really good candles. I'm making sure I don't have shit in my hair. This one is Peony Blossom. Peony Blossom. I love it. It's pretty strong. And not in the sense where it's like a very overwhelming, disgusting, like powerful scent. I feel like when I light it, my room actually smells like the candle, which you think would be the bare minimum, but nowadays it really isn't. But Trader Joe's always seems to hit that marker. Next, we have a Nettles candle, which is from Etsy, and it is themed off of the song Nettles by Ethel Cain. And it smells like gardenias, and it has dried nettle leaf on top. This one's one of my faves. I try not to burn it that much, but I don't do a good job. But this scent is phenomenal. I guess I'll start off with my more like expensive, fancy perfumes that I've been collecting versus like my everyday ones are not the expensive, fancy ones. So we'll start off with this Atelier Versace perfume. I have yet to wear it. My parents got this. They had to go on a work trip to Italy. Amazing. And they picked this up for me. As much as I love my parents, I don't usually wear scents like this. What is going on with my hair? It is a very, what's the word? Like, very clean, crisp. I would relate it to, is it light blue? The Gucci or Dolce & Gabbana light blue. But it smells like lemon cleaner. Cottony lemon cleaner. Like, if I had something really sweet, like almost like white sugar smell and like lemon rind and a little bit vanilla-y, I would layer these together and I would literally put like the smallest amount. Like, it doesn't smell bad. It's like if you were to take a Sprite, a McDonald's Sprite, and squeeze some lemon in there. Yeah, that's how I would describe this one. But yes, I'm like, I gotta figure out how to pair this, how to wear it, because obviously this is a very bougie perfume. Okay, hold on. Okay, my next bougie perfume is Chanel Gabrielle. I think that's what it's called. I wore this one for a little bit. It's a very like soapy perfume, like in a good way. It has the classic Chanel scent. I feel like a lot of Chanel perfumes have a very similar base. I don't think there's ever been a Chanel scent where I'm like, yeah, I could not tell this is Chanel. They all smell the same to me. Not in a bad way. I sprayed it on this napkin. Okay, I got the laptop out. So it says that it's white floral, citrus, woody, sweet, fruity, musky, yellow floral, powdery tuberose. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get those other scents. I get the white floral, the citrus, I'd say the yellow floral. It is slightly powdery, slightly tuberose, but I definitely don't get woody and musky from it. But regardless, it is a great perfume. I really like it for a Chanel perfume. The next one on my bougie list is this Lady Million. I think this is Paco Rabanne. It's Rabanne. I don't know what his first name is. Hold on. I'm like breaking out in a heat rush right now, you guys. $1,000,000 Rabanne. It just says Rabanne. Okay, Rabanne. And this one, you guys, I legitimately have one whole drop left. It is white florals, so sweet, honey, citrus, fruity, floral, patchouli, and amber. This one is actually very delicious. I would actually wear this out in college. My dad got this for me as a gift. God knows how long ago, and this was one of the first perfumes that like I really like went through and actually enjoyed, because this collection that I have it's years, you guys. I've had some of these perfumes for years. I think one on my shelf is actually like 10 years old. Okay. Like, I get it, they expire and whatnot, but whatever. Okay, one of my biggest trend indicators, though, which I'm really proud of, was black opium. I started wearing black opium my sophomore year of high school. It might have been a little bit earlier or later, I'm not sure, but it was around the age that I was like 15, 16. My sister was like, oh my God, this perfume smells so good. I bought it and I would wear it to high school every damn day, you guys. That Tilly's paycheck was towards this. And I'm very proud of myself for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone through several bottles while I was in high school. I think this is my last purchase bottle. I believe this is also a high school bottle, probably my senior year, freshman year of college. And I stopped wearing it as much. I've kind of outgrown the scent, but it's not a bad one. It still smells good. It's definitely a smell though. Like every time I smell it, I'm like, oh God, the memories. Okay, let's go on to another, another expensive one, you guys. I think I'm gonna have to look this one up. Hold on. Okay, this one is Jean Paul Gaultier. I still have like the little velvet stand that it comes on in the case and everything. This one is Floral Vanilla Iris Powdery Aquatic Ozonic Violet and Earthy. I would remove all of those. Like, I would remove just vanilla. Everything else I can smell. It almost has like this bitterness to it. It's not bitterness. I don't know what. I would say it's not like bitter, but if you were to smell like the rind of something, it's not fully sweet. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like when you smell like an orange rind, you can smell that it's not fully sweet, that it does have some bitterness in it. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Like this has a slight bitterness. The sweetness is the perfume and there's a slight bitterness. That made no sense. But it is very floral. I don't know why my dad keeps buying me floral perfumes. I'm not a floral girly, but I have worn that one a couple of times. It smells amazing. It's really good. I do like to layer it though, because again, I'm not a floral person besides one single one. But hold on, let's find this other perfume real quick. I love this pause button. Oh my God, you guys. Should have been paused. Damn. Anyways, this is Jean Paul Gaultier's Classique. This one I actually stole from my mother. This smell is perfect. This is the perfect, one of the perfect perfumes. I smell it and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I want in a perfume. It smells, I'm like smelling it. It smells so, so good. So it's vanilla, white floral, sweet. And I feel like that's when there's a sweetness and a powdery and like a yumminess over the white floral. I'm like, amen. So this one has a lot of amber. It's lactonic. I know that means that it kind of smells like milk. And it's woody. And it reminds me like, almost of like a cherry scent. Hold on. Ignore the dog. Okay. Let's move on. I have so many cups on my dresser. They're not cups. They're just bapples that I've been, because they're not drinking or anything. Don't worry, I'm not having like a bed beer. You guys, my dog is driving me actually insane. Okay. Let's move on. Should we do the Dossier perfumes? These are the dupe perfumes. And this perfume is actually my staple scent. I believe this is, every time there was like a very special occasion and it was winter, I only wear this during the winter, and I had this specific like fur leather coat on. This is what I was wearing. And this is Woody Tobacco, and I believe it's the dupe for Jazz Club. And this, so amazing. They, I think, are the perfect winter scents because they are so heavy. It is a strong scent. It sticks. It lasts all night. But I just love the way it smells. Oh my God. This reminds me of like winter in New York City. I was wearing this every single Saturday. Every single Saturday. Next, this is a recent buy, and it's Floral Marshmallow, and it's a dupe to, is it Love Don't Be Shy, the Killian perfume, I believe? I'm not too sure. It doesn't say, but I love a cherryish, like, well, I don't think it has cherry, but to me, this is like a very vanilla cherry, like those perfumes that fall under that category, I would put this under there too. It's so sweet. It's marshmallow, neroli, bergamot, orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, amber, vanilla, and musk. It's perfect. Love her. Let me put these back so I don't create a mess. Where did I put her? She goes back here. And then this guy. And this one. Next, this is the Ambery Saffron. This one I think is expired, or they just didn't do a good job at replicating Baccarat, which is, I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. Baccarat Rouge. I don't like it. I just still have it. It's pretty used, I think. I wore it a good amount of times when I first got it, but I think as the scent has developed in the bottle, it's been enough for me. Okay. Next, we'll do this Chloe perfume. You guys, this perfume, God, when did I buy this? I don't know when I got this. It's been a while, say 3 years minimum. I got a sample. I got the little travel size one. I fucking loved it. I loved it so much. I get one whiff of it and I'm like, God, this is really good. It's Nomad, Chloe Nomad. But every time I wear it, it lasts so long that I genuinely get sick of it. And the smell, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, I might have to sell this. I feel bad because it's a really nice perfume. It's a pretty pricey one too. It's a pretty penny. But I'm like, I'm literally not wearing it. I can't wear it. I will die. It is so strong. And I'm a girl, like, I love the Jazz Club. That one is just... Let me look it up. It's Nomad. Oh my God, it always gives me a headache, you guys. I kid you not. Even after one little sniff. Supposedly, the top note is woody, citrus, and fruity. Mossy, earthy, floral, sweet, powdery, warm, spicy, patchouli. Okay. Yes, sure. Oh my God. It smells so good. Like first whiff, and then it just sticks in the back of my brain. Can't do it. Next, this is a grandma perfume. I saw someone on TikTok post a video, and it was like this vibe, like this perfume fits this vibe of woman, like, and everyone in the comments was like, oh my God, it's covered in dust. They're like, this is the best perfume, like, for blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, the way that they're describing this, I'm like, this sounds really good. I'm reading the reviews. Okay. This is a very, with age though, yeah. It is a very, is powdery the word? Like powdery as in like grandma powdery. Almost in an incensey way. Let me look it up, what the notes are for this one. I don't mind it. I've worn it a couple of times, but I think when I bought the perfume as a 20-year-old, this definitely wasn't my vibe. So it's a white floral, amber, woody, powdery, floral, sweet, warm, spicy, yellow, floral, honey, vanilla. And it's not a bad scent. It's not a bad scent at all. I think I've definitely, with age, have become more and more, you know, drawn to it. Oh my God, it does not smell bad. But it's definitely an older woman fragrance. This is definitely an older woman fragrance. Like, very early 2000s mom. Okay. Everything's just falling. Now we have a classic Lancome perfume, La Vie is Belle. This one reminds me so much of my sister. It smells exactly like her. It's a very vanilla fragrance, I think. It almost reminds me, I think I said it reminds me of like a white chocolate covered raspberry. Sorry. This is what that perfume reminds me of. Like, literally, if white chocolate covered raspberry with like a vanilla candle in the background, like that's what I imagine that perfume. So let's go into my number one perfume that, I kid you not, every time I wear it, the specific combination that I would wear, I would get so many compliments, you guys. So many compliments, because I think when you spray it, the perfume itself isn't that great, but I don't know what it is, the way that it would smell on my body, it was insane. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So this is Musk Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez for her. And it is such a, like, not harsh. Harsh isn't the right word. But it comes in hot. It is a very strong forward scent. But it dries down so beautifully. It's a very romantic scent. Like, I'm talking about, you guys. Like, I've abused this bottle. It is so amazing. I didn't wear it, like, for the first couple of months when I got it, because I was like, I would smell it. Like, I'd spray it and I'd be like, what the fuck? Who would buy this? No. And I need to buy a second bottle, because it is literally the best thing for my skin, I think. And there's two ways that I would wear it. So, hold on, I need to like memory recall how exactly I would do this. I think I would wear it with this one, but it's broken now. Was there another cherry perfume that I had? I don't recall. But I would wear that to work. And then this guy, this bad boy, this is by Juliette Hezegan. This is my favorite perfume ever. This is also one of my top scents. Like, I put this at number, I don't know what would be number one. Maybe this one would be number 3. But we have a problem. The sprayer is literally like so jacked up. And they stopped selling this one. It's actually discontinued. And the one that I bought, this one does not smell like the original perfume. The original perfume dried down so beautifully, and this one isn't strong at all. It actually goes away pretty easily, which is really upsetting. I did end up buying this one from Amazon because I was desperate. So the main notes are powdery, sweet, vanilla, white floral, fruity, woody, caramel, tuberose, warm, spicy, and iris. I think the powdery, it's like, it is such a powdery scent. It is such a powdery scent. It literally smells like, God, what words could I even put to describe this smell? It is just amazing. It is the sweetest, most powdery, delicious, delectable scent. And it just smells so good on, and I would wear this out. Like, my roommate started stealing my perfume. It's such an amazing scent, and I'm so sad they discontinued it. So we went over my top. Oh, this is another one. Well, I know what my favorite perfume is. So this is another one that I've been wearing recently. Surprisingly, this one isn't as strong. You think that it would last really long being Gel Malone, but it really doesn't. The scent doesn't stick, but it also could just be like a me thing. I don't know. So this is Jo Malone London. It's red hibiscus, and it's the intense one. I would again put this in the same category as like my cherry perfumes that actually don't have cherry in them, but give the essence of a cherry. Yes. Okay. What else? What else is next? Oh, okay. These are like my Amazon perfumes. I bought these off of Amazon and I actually enjoy them. So, okay. So this one is, someone text me. Okay. Camera. It basically smells like apple and oh my god, this smells so good, you guys. I forgot, I have to wear this again. It is a very caramelly, appley scent for me. It is, I think it's supposed to be like a whiskey almost. Okay. Camera. Sweet, warm, spicy, vanilla, amber, cinnamon, woody. The cinnamon is there 100%. Oh. Woody, fresh, spicy, and fruity. It is, you guys, this smell, genuinely, like, this is a good one. This is a really good one. I did stop buying stuff from Amazon, perfumes and stuff, to not support them. I've had this one for a while. The next one, I've had this one for a while too. Whew. This one is the Choco Musk. This one smells amazing, doesn't last long, very peppery, which I really enjoy. It smells like a hot chocolate. It's amazing, and when you spray it, it's very peppery and spicy, like a warm spicy. It just doesn't last long, but I loved to pair it with my sticky dates. I would do these two, and I would just smell so sweet and rich and caramelly. Like, oh my god, squirrel. Like, it was brown sugar. That's what I would smell like. Okay, let's go on to two of my more regular ones, I think, but they're like smaller. Okay, this is Mason Margiela. This is By the Fireplace. This is another scent that I only wear during the winter time. It is very strong, but it smells amazing, you guys. It is so good. It's spicy. It's just beautiful. It's supposed to be burning wood and chestnut. Memory and a fragrance. I love it. Last but not least, my teeny tiny baby bottle of, hold on, focus, hello, right here. This one is myrrh and tonka, like the tonka bean. You guys, this smell, it is so like amazing. It literally smells like you took incense, and then you put on like the most like mature vanilla perfume that you have, like this, and then you walked out. That's exactly what it smells like. You've been hanging out in a room of vanilla and like vanilla incense and then myrrh, it's burning, and then you walk out and it smells amazing. It is show stopping. I love it, and it lasts all night long, you guys. It is so amazing. Oh no, my trinket shelf. It's so amazing. I didn't even put it in my perfume thing. I put it on my church trinket shelf. Here she is. Okay. I have so many other scents that I could go into, but I'm gonna not turn this into a whole shebang because I'm not even making it this long. I'm not even making it as descriptive, you know what I'm saying? So these are my body sprays. Okay. So Bare Vanilla, I bought this. It doesn't smell like the OG, you guys. I'm actually very upset about it. It actually barely smells like vanilla to me anymore. It smells really powdery and almost fruity. It smells like a fruity vanilla. Like, why is no, floral. Like a floral vanilla. I don't like that. I wanted pure vanilla extract on my body like this used to be. It doesn't smell like that anymore. It still smells good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, and then this one's actually very, very good. It is the Vanilla Flowers by Fenty. I'd say that this is my new vanilla body spray over this one. Sorry, my shit is so dusty, you guys. My room It collects dust like crazy. So I'm taking off the caps to these two. We have Pure Seduction. I've had this since high school. That's also a reason why it's so dusty. What are the scents? Ruby Pear, Violet Orchid, Pure Seduction, Beams with Crystal Energy. It is an overly sweet, I can 100% smell the pear. Like, it smells like a pear compote. That's what I could imagine it. This one, this scent, I actually bought this in Spain because this is discontinued. That's dust, you guys. I swear my room isn't dirty. It's just like, there's so much dust. This is Victoria's Secret Rush. They discontinued this when I was in high school. I would wear this. Oh my God, I would bring this bottle to school with me and I just, yeah, God, hold on. It smells like candy to me. It's so good. It is such a, it reminds me of I think it's like a Moroccan scent from Bath and Body Works. It was also blue. And that Morocco, whatever, blue Bath and Body Works scent was my favorite. Something about the blue scents. And this one is a Sultry Woods Midnight Mandarin. Sparks Fly. Delicious, you guys. It's so good. Okay. So, what am I wearing currently? What is my everyday? It is, oh my God, Rose Jam by Lush. This, they make them handmade or whatever. So the formula is different from the first time I smelled it, but it still smells good. Oh my God. It is literally, imagine like a creamy rose, but not in the sense like it has that lactate, whatever it's lactonic scent. It just, imagine like I took a bush of roses and I just took, picked my flowers and I stirred them down, stewed them down with like sugar, like milk and honey, like a splash of milk and honey. And it's just such a straight up rose scent, like, and it's sweet and it kind of has an earthy scent to it. Usually the first time I smelled it, it did not have that earthy scent to it. It was just pure, sweet, direct, milky, like rose. Milk isn't the right way to describe it, but I don't know how else to. And I usually pair that with a vanilla, which has been this one. I would do a little, I know that's not the proper way, but I'm just mixing up the oil because this is, oh God, it's delicious. And then what else? This is my samples of right now. These are all from Heretic, and I actually did a review of these on my TikTok. It's a pretty fast video. I basically just talked about them, but I got a scent called Dirty Rose, and I'm really excited to wear the Dirty Rose with the Rose Jam. I wore Nosferatu yesterday on my skin to see how it adapted, and I loved it, you guys. It was amazing. It smelled like my garage after a storm. It was really good in like the best way possible. So I'm really happy and excited about those. Yeah, so that's my unemployment update and my perfume collection. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.